MPLPH Grand Final has just concluded, and congratulations for the two teams, Team Liquid and Onyx Philippines, making it to the EWC MSC. I'm really excited to see them there, to be honest. This is going to be quite awesome. We're going to see some great gameplays. I'm actually being sarcastic. But to be honest, if you look at MPLPH, MPL Indonesia, MPL Malaysia, one common issue that I find as a viewer is that big shout out to Respawn by Razer for sending me the sample kit for the Respawn. You have 6 flavors of different things. 3 flavors of mints, including watermelon, guava, mango, habanero, fire, blackberry, vanilla, and you got 3 gums, cool mints, tropical punch, and pomegranate watermelon. There you go, Respawn, and this is gonna be the blackberry vanilla flavor. Caffeine free, sugar free. This is awesome, right? The Respawn by Razer gum. Look at this. Oh, this is good. Chewing it while you're driving, while you're gaming. Let's get gaming. Good luck grinding up. But to be honest, if you look at MPLPH, MPL Indonesia, MPL Malaysia, one common issue that I find as a viewer is that the meta is stale, and it has been stale for quite some time, right? Not the players not good, not the games not good. It's not as exciting. I mean, let's take a look at a grand final ban and pick right off the bat. You can see right here in this particular game, what are we seeing here? We're seeing Granger being picked. 1, 2 by Team Liquid, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 other games we got Harith. So out of the 7 games, you have 2 Harith pick and 5 Granger pick. And what did they ban? Fanny, you got Kalia, you got Joy, you got Jushin, Hayabusa. Like, it's the same pick and bans every single game. On the other side, right, you have literally the same pick and ban. Mathilda, Lucas, Mathilda, Lucas, Mathilda, Lucas, every single game. How is this even fun or enjoyable to watch? If I'm watching like one time, I guess it's fun. But leave a comment down below. Let me know, what do y'all think about the current Mobile Legends meta or competitive scene? You know, do you think something need to be changed about the entire meta shift? Or is there something need to happen to the tournament format, right? Like, I'm a big proponent for all-around ban pick, which means like every hero can only be picked once in a best out of 7 series for each team, right? This way you're gonna see a lot more varieties, a lot more combos, and just a different new competitive meta, right? Compared to rank. Rank you can play whatever you want, but in competitive, you really want to see something else. I mean, that's just Team Liquid. Look at Onyx. Onyx, you see slightly more variety, but overall, you still see the same thing, right? Like, look at Glue, right? Glue got picked by Onyx PH for first game, and then he got picked by Team Liquid PH for the remaining of all games. Sheesh. That is quite insane, man. That is something else, to be honest. Like that, I don't know about that, right? We got Phovis, we got Badon, you know, didn't do so well, and Badon won the game. I think Onyx PH tried to go for a little bit more variety. But if your enemy team is not changing and you're winning with the draft, like, why would you change? Just go with the same draft. I really don't understand a team is switching it up, right? Like, in a best out of 7 series where you can pick and ban the same thing over and over again. It's interesting. With that being said, we want to dive into a full game so you guys can take a look for yourself, right? Like, let's just pick a random game. How about a grand final, the very last match, the 7th game between the 2 teams, and see like, why is Team Liquid is able to outplay Onyx and win the championship? Although, I mean, I think prize pool is the thing, but everybody is going for the EWC prize pool, right? That's what the 2 teams are mostly care for, in my opinion. But obviously, winning #1 is just good. It's a good on your resume, good on your title, good for money. All right, let's get started. And by the way, big shout out for Respawn by Razer for sending me this sample box. All the flavor incredible. You can now get them on Amazon and in 30,000 different convenience stores in North America, as well as, again, it's coming up in Target soon. So I love it, by the way. I rarely get it by gums, but when I go to gas station, I'm always looking for the best one. I think this is it. This is it. When you listen to podcasts, when you game, when you play competitive games, like, you want to relax and also focus. I think a lot of people like to play fidget spinners. Chewing gum is also another thing, right? So let's get started. I don't want to take a look at a draft, because the draft is literally the same thing. Literally the same thing. that the caster been analyzing through every single regular games, everything go up to this point. And I'm really excited for all the casters to go over the same talking points once we get to EWC. Yo, something gotta change, because like I feel like the coaches are having like such I wouldn't say easy job, but like once you crack the code once, right? I'm not talking about going against Blacklist, but once you crack the code once, it's not like you have cracked everything, right? You can just literally use the same strategy, the same formula to coach your team, and the rest of it is not really coaching about the strategy of the composition. It's just to reinforce the strategy of the composition. Starting off, very nice front line and very nice combo here from Sunji and as well as JP, right? This is you can already tell. I mean, hindsight is 50-50. We know that Team Liquid win this game, but overall, just nice combo. I like Luo Yi, and then Luo Yi overall, and going against someone like Karina. When Karina try to clear wave, it's gonna be really good. Like, look at this camp. Karina is afraid to come in, and the reason for that, I think, a straight up counter is first you have JP to tank the front line, right? And after tank the front line, when people comes in, Luo Yi just wait for you to come in. After you come in, you know, for Karina, not Karina, Selena, you do 1-2 combos. And if you do it right, you can do like 2 ball control back to back. Not to mention the same amount of passive damage it's doing. So really, really nice counter draft there for Selena. I like it. So far, interesting rotation here. Stanford now come to the mid lane. Again, trying to get the prio for mid. He's able to get it. With Luo Yi's help, he should be able to get it. But now, okay, Stanford level 4. You know, top side is being taken over by JP versus Kirk. So it's like, oh, teleport. CC. Not enough damage, I don't think. Oh, stun comes in. Whoa. A little bit chaotic for sure, but Team Liquid won decisively. Okay, Granger is here as well, thanks to JP's ultimate. And that's the power of this teleportation, right? Is Ohab going to go back to the portal? Yes, he is. He's going back. Oh! He's not going back. So he's missing a wave, but I think they're going to get this turtle here, with that being said. So good job from Super Friends for big stun there from on Ohad. Make sure he's not recalling. And that gives Kelra so much farm. Kelra just sounds like freaking Hunter x Hunter character. But obviously he's not. He's Kelra. We all know Kelra, kind of. Top side, Sanfo versus Kirk. Doing all right. Turtle being recontested. Let's take a look. Who's going to get it? It seems like it's going to be King Kong for sure, because Hayabusa is not even there. But look at this goal differential, right? Look at the goal differential. People were telling me that when I made a recent video about not doing turtle, I think it's doing pretty well with that video. A lot of people were resonating with it. Let me make it clear. I'm mostly talking about not focusing on turtle in solo duo queue. When you play 5-man, it's obviously a lot different. Our whole argument regarding playing solo queue and not doing turtle is that what's the point of doing turtle to help randoms that's not going to contribute towards the team? When you play a 5-on-5 or like top level competitive, or like when you play a highest rank and everybody on our team, you know, because like when you play a highest level rank, by the way, I used to be one of the best highest ranked player in NA. So people think, they act like I don't know how to play this game at all, right? Like, Dave never played Mobile Legends. It doesn't matter, right? Like when you are high level, low level, no matter, it doesn't matter. Right? If you're in the highest elo in NA, you're gonna face the same 10 people over and over again. That's what it is, right? Similar to MPL, PH, or Malaysia draft. But you're gonna face the same 10 people over and over again. If you know them and everybody's on the same page, your Clash is winning, your mid lane's winning, go turtle. There's no reason not to do it, especially when they're helping. But is that the same case when you play solo duo queue? That's not the case at all. When you play solo duo queue, nobody helps you. Why would you risk the time? Why do you invest in the energy, resources, and it's not even a guaranteed secure? And it's only, not to mention the benefit it gives you. It's a little bit of shield, 110 gold, a tiny bit of experience you can get from a cannon minion, or you can get from a jungle monster. There's no reason to risk that whatsoever, right? There's zero reason. It's not, well, again, I said that in the video, I'm gonna say it again. If your team is doing it, like you're watching here in MPL, you can do it too, right? If your team is helping you, if your Clash lane's winning, if your mid lane's winning, you can go do it. But if they're not, there's no reason. There's no reason. And you cannot convince me otherwise, right? Yeah, so far, all the criticism I've heard, there's not a single substantive criticism. It's just saying like, oh, how dumb you are, Dave, for not doing turtle, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you're not helping team. I made this really clear. There's no point to help a team to help a random solo queue team when you know you're gonna 1v9. Let's take a look at this engage here. Camouflage ult on Harith. He's gonna 1v9 successfully. No, he got glued and he's dead. Look at the entire side of look at this entire side of Team Liquid PH, right? The strategies, I think, is really good. They have JP teleport everybody into bottom side, get a gank, and then teleport back to Turtle. But look at it when Turtle spawned. Look at what the team decided to do. You have Glue, who has kind of like a lane parallel. So he pulled a Turtle once, look at the minimap, and then Glue went back to lane to clear wave. And then you have JP, who came to bottom side, immediately started doing this. They're doing the teleport. Top tower is just completely, I would say, not even forgotten, but it's like, who cares, right? This is MPLPH. This is the grand final MPLPH. And you guys tell me Turtle is heavily prioritized. It really isn't. It's situational. It's like stuff you do, but at the same time, you have to think about, okay, well, is it going to be beneficial? Are we ready to do it? Or is there something more beneficial if we don't do this and do something else? The word I was looking for, I was responding to one of the criticism. I wouldn't say criticism, just comment. The word you're looking for is opportunity cost, right? I mean, is it better, more beneficial to do something else? Let's take a look at this team fight. Well, every time when I watch MLBB team fight, it's like, it's everything happening all at once. it's so much. Okay. Like, where's the center of focus, right? This is how you watch a team fight. By the way, good job from Ohab. Let's take a look at how it started. So the core, this is how, as a caster, how you look at the team fight, right? Well, I would say a professional analyst. When you look at blue side, the win condition is Hayabusa getting a pick. Hayabusa, Luoyi, and JP, right? If they're able to get a combo, they got a pick on Kelra, easy to kill, unless you have Winter Truncheon. I think it's called something else now, right? Or unless he has immortality or whatnot, right? But usually everybody on this draft, two assassins, one mage is pretty squishy, right? Even Brusco, bursting his ultimate is gonna be really beneficial. So from the side of TLPH, you're mostly looking at combos, pick-off combos, right? Are they gonna do that successfully? And then it's just OHAP's burst. It's burst, poke, and then combos. Meanwhile, on this side, on Onyx, I'm just looking at Harith. Right? When I look at a team fight, the only thing I care about, okay, what is Harith doing? Is Harith getting having the room to do damage? Is Kelra hitting the power spike? That's the only thing you care about. Other elements of the team fight is really not important. But starting off the team fight, you should also look at numbers. Okay, on this team fight right here, it's gonna be 4 versus 3 versus 2, and then Cartesius is coming in. So this is like a kind of like a 5 versus 5 situation because everybody's rushing towards this area. Let's take a look. That Hayabusa is not even going in. Cartesius standing on the side, doing some damage. Harris is trying to find damage. He's able to get it. He's not, right? And he got pulled by Sanford. So I think that's not really a mistake by Kelra. It's just unfortunate. Unfortunate, right? He got pulled by Sanford. It might not even be intentional. It's just really good play by Sanford. You know, I'll just say it's intuitive. Sanford is a good player. So a lot of times intuitive. Meaning like he didn't even think about it. Okay, well, let's pull this guy closer to the tower. Oh, there is Hera standing next to me. So the reason why Kelra died is like he took tower damage, right? And he got pulled, CC'd. And Granger was having the free output of his life, right? There's no one stopping him. He's standing in a safe area and started dishing out damage. Meanwhile, Harith was just getting pulled over and over again. So that's all I look at the team fight. That's the reason why Onyx lost that team fight and Team Liquid won. Let's check out the next one, right? Wave clear. And I'm not gonna watch everything because it's kind of pointless. Top tower got taken down, the ones defending it. Now look at the minimap. It's like a 3-1-1 situation for Onyx. And when you do that, at this stage of the game, you're not gonna get anything at all. Like there's no winning this. Right? Because like, it doesn't matter where you go, you're gonna have a number disadvantage. So this is already sliding to the favor of Team Liquid, 2,000 gold ahead. And now they're pushing bottom tier 2. Can they even push? No, they're shoving the lane and leaving. Okay, disciplined movement from Team Liquid, more leveraging macro rotation than committing a tower push. This is also something that standard expectation coming out from Team Liquid, right? Because this is a really good team. This is like one of the best team, if not, well, actually they are the best team right now in Philippine region, right? Let's take a look. Hayabusa got the Lord, and Brusco, for some reason, decided to go in by himself. Well, I wouldn't say he's going in by himself. He's trying to taunt. So he's trying to taunt, but he wouldn't, like, this taunt makes no sense. This is what I was talking about. Like, when you watch MPL, there's such a huge gap compared to the Chinese mobile region. Overall, look at Brusco. He's not taunting anybody here. He want to taunt Kartizi, but obviously Kartizi is going to use ultimate and become immune. And the thing is, his team is not even in position for this to happen. So they're just trying to steal the Lord. But this has so much risk to it. If you focus on Lord like that, Brusco is going to die almost guaranteed, right? He might have ultimate to get away. That's what they think. But that's like such an aggressive way or overconfident, cocky way, in other words, to think about it. So he got heavily punished. He wasn't able to do anything. Not to mention King Kong skill got completely canceled. They couldn't steal the Lord. I understand Lord is important in MLBB, but you will never see this coming out from a Chinese region competitive event, right? Competitive stage, because we mentioned this over and over again. And if you analyze on a I would say pattern perspective, the best team fights, a team win in MPLPH, in PH region, Indonesia region, Malaysia region, they never focus on the objective. It's always leveraging this to do team fights. So over here, it's just that it just so happened Onyx not in position for it, you know? But if Kirk is already in position ahead of time and start looking for poke, and then followed up with Brusco and then focused on one target, they have a shot to win. I don't actually see the items here. I don't know the power spike. But going in like this is just going to be very, very risky. The risk outweighs the reward. If anything, I would just focus on the front line. I would just focus on killing one person, right? Look at the glue over there, or the JP over here. You see JP here? Like, if they just focus fire on killing Sanford or JP, that could have been a lot more beneficial. Taunt, damage, you know, and Selena. Well, Selena, it's actually kind of hard to get Sanford, but someone like JP. But Selena also doesn't have a lot of control in this game. They're super far behind. The point of the matter is, if you leverage this opportunity when Team Liquid is doing Lord and you get a kill, that's gonna be a lot more beneficial. Obviously, again, I'm saying this from an analyst perspective, but hindsight is 50-50, right? It's too easy for us to criticize. When in reality, when you're playing the game, it's a lot more difficult. So I would say that Onyx doing the best that it can, and then we should give them the benefit of the doubt, right? It's easy for us to criticize. It's easy for me to sit here and just criticize. But when you're playing, I like the, by the way, if you're watching like KPL, they have something called a heart rate monitor. They give all the players a watch to monitor their heart rate, and the heart rate is displayed on screen. You can see in each team fight, all the players' heart rate, like how nervous they get. Like sometimes go to 180, 190, and it gets even higher. It's so intense, right? Like, I don't know, if you work out, you will understand this like really, really clearly. 190 is already above average heart rate. Like at that point, you can't really, you're not thinking straight. You're so on the edge. Like it's tremendous, right? So at this point, I'm pretty sure those players are probably on that heart rate. It's really difficult, right? And it's really hard to remain calm. So big shout out to all the players for doing that. Let's take a look at this engage. I don't really fully understand why this engage happened, right? Like what was this for? So what was communication for? I think because they got stunned onto Senji. Senji got stunned. So they want to follow up onto Senji. But Ling is already gone, right? And then obviously you don't have the front line ready. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, now you get an idea. Oh yeah, Onyx they got a stun onto Senji, so that's why they want to follow up and try to kill Senji. But at this point, you're too far behind. So this is already looking like a game that you cannot come back from. Because look at team side of Onyx, they have no wave clear. That's the thing of going for Selena. Selena wave clear is extremely risky. The lane phase is fine, but late game defense, if you're behind, Selena wave clear is really horrible, right? You can't really go in to clear the mark, and if you can't clear the mark, it's not good. So let's take a look. Sanford literally 1v4 right now, getting so much vision. Damn, when you have chip and that's ahead, the game is over. Like you can't do anything here. Let's take a look. Are they even fighting this? All right, Lin got it. So leveraging the fact that Hayabusa wasn't there, so they got a blue, nice. But they're still 6,000 gold behind. So Ling gonna split push? Yeah. You smell something fishy over there. Lord is coming up. Look at the setup from Team Liquid. Top lane, have lane prio, teleport comes in, and now they're mid lane. Okay, so now Onyx have to defend top. Meanwhile, Team Liquid is forcing the Lord. Is Onyx a defend top? They're leveraging the bump top lane. They're not doing anything to it. Okay, Lord is dropping low, 50%. But no enemy team want to contest. They're waiting for the wave. So very, very smart. And again, Kirk just got killed, right? Look at this. They're still trying to get to the Lord, right? And then meanwhile, look at Team Liquid was doing. And this still ties up to my argument regarding objectives. Any major objectives like Turtle and Lord should be used as a leverage. You know, it's like, okay, well, this is something the enemy team want. All right, let's set something up to use this as a bait because they want it. They have to come in. You know, if you notice, a lot of time when you team fight, if there's no clear reason why enemy team is team fighting, it's really easy for them to get away. And then sometimes you can waste a lot of skills not getting anything out of it. If you overextend, you might get killed. However, when it comes to Lord and Turtle, there's a clear objective that enemy team also want. So you can leverage this and try to use it as a bait and do something and come back to it, right? And that's what Team Liquid is doing. So they have the setup, as I mentioned, the top lane wave is pushed. They have lane pressure on the top side, off the side of Lord. And on the bottom side, they're just looking for a clear engage. And from Sanford's perspective, he's a tank. He can go for whoever. At this point, their entire 5 people is ready. They can go for whoever. Just because of the Kirk doesn't mean he doesn't go on him. And he's calling to the team. He has full mark on Kirk. He ults and pull Kirk back. And that's a kill. And now with Kirk being dead, this Lord now gonna go safely into Team Liquid's hand. Right? No one can contest this anymore. It's 5v4. And they got the Lord, right? Like that's how textbook this thing is. Everything's so formulated. You just have to follow the formula and then you're gonna do okay, right? Same thing, if you are North American team, SAUL, and you play against Team Liquid, somehow you're in this position where you're ahead, where you're playing against like Onyx, a team that one of the best teams in the world. And you're Team Liquid. If you do the same thing, there's nothing Onyx can do. Just because they're quote unquote better team, but if you follow the textbook, there's nothing they can do. That's just how mobile is, right? I mean, a top player, you're not gonna expect that much skill difference. It's mostly just execution mistake. Oh, here we go. Flank. That's what we're talking about. Harris dishing damage for free. One more dash. Can you get out? Nope. Nice. Dude, this engage is so interesting. The fact that Brusco is able to find a flank this far out, that's kind of insane. Oh, now we're okay. Well, dude, look at, I mean, they should, if they want to rely on this type of engage, it has to happen more often, but it's so risky. Right, let's take a look. Like, how did he circled so far around, right, to get a vision, knowing like, oh, 3 people are here. Oh, let's see. If Brosco got discovered here, he might be in trouble, and then he have to waste ultimate just to run away. But Team Liquid, they're really engaging here. Lord is being pushed in, so that tower is for sure gone. And Brusco, look how fast he's running, bro. Activate camouflage and just call for the team to go for backline. He has direct access to OHAB as well as KRTZ. Only taunted one person, but getting OHAB killed is like the key, right? It's like late game, heavy damage poke. And because they killed one of the big damage follow-ups, and Harris is untouched, this is a free team fight for them. So shout out to Onyx for that team fight. That team fight was goated, right? It's just that a lot of time you should have Kirk staying in the front. This is something that should have done in the beginning. But Kirk wasn't getting any luck this game at all, right? He's not, like, you almost can't feel his existence. I don't know why. If you notice in this game, like, how often do you notice, oh, this Kirk is having an impact? You don't feel the Kirk's impact. All right, let's take a look. Ling is camping in that bush. He's waiting. They're looking for, oh, Ling's just on the side. They're looking. Can you get it? Skill 2. Retry. Got it. 40 seconds. They don't have any prio on the bottom side. Let's see who gets prio first. It seems like Team Liquid one more time. Just come to the bottom side and get lane prio. This is 20 seconds before Lord, right? And Stanford is still pushing this. And now, if Onyx doesn't defend bottom lane, the tower is gone. But if Ling goes to defend, what happens is Team Liquid is going to force a team fight again. Now Stanford is free to go on wherever he can. So let's take a look if that's something that he will do, right? Yes, indeed. Yes, and target again is Kirk. All right, locked in. Locking back. Nobody get it this time. But no one can kill. Well, it's hard to kill Sanford, I would say, right? Look, bottom lane still has prio for Team Liquid's favor, so they're free hitting this Lord, right? The whole goal is to force it enough where you come in and they can get it to low enough where if your jungle goes to split push, we can just take it. And if your jungle comes in, your bottom tower is gone. Right now the wave is at the tower's range, so Team Liquid is really forcing this, right? You have to make a decision now. Like this is one of the hard decisions. Let's take a look. Sanford, are you looking to engage one more time? Okay. They're looking to do the 50-50. Oh man. That's just so criminal, right? This 50-50 here makes this 50-50 here when you're like 3,000 gold, well 3,000 gold ahead of 16 minutes, not that high, but it's still one full item. And you have Chip who's not even there. Chip is looking for the split, ending the game. They're going for a different strategy here. They're baiting this Lord and thinking like, oh, maybe Ling is not gonna contest. Ling is gonna go to the side and Chip can go there and summon everybody and just end the game. Maybe that's their thinking process. I'm not sure. But over here, like this 50-50 seems kind of risky. Not to mention no one's taking the mid bush, right? So Sanford could go on Kirk and just pull him back. That's something they can do. Kirk doesn't have sprint anymore. He just depleted it earlier. And Sanford has ultimate. So if they do a 5-on-5 team fight here, I mean, I wouldn't say they will straight up win, but there's a good chance. Are they afraid of Harith? Getting that Lord is so lucky, to be honest. That's a lucky Lord. Because if you don't get that Lord, it's like, you know, you kind of just threw the game in a sense. Oh, teleport comes in. They can't get anybody. Brusco sus. Sus ultimate. All right, let's skip. Okay, let's take a look at the Harith. Ooh, engaged by getting pulled instantly, and now he's dead. Whoa, Kara. That's unfortunate. And I think that's the game. Where the carry died and Lord is right at their base, that might be the game, right? That most likely is the game. And Karina can go anywhere. Excuse me. Yeah, they're free hitting base now at this point. That's it. GG's. Wow. Kara have to go for it, huh? This is me. This is something I would do. Like when I see somebody I'm not ready, I'll just go for it. And this mistake cost them dearly. Like look at Kara here. 1v4 is Harith. Instantly one-shotted. Oh my god, that is so sad. I guess he probably blaming himself right now. It's like, oh, it's all right. It happens. Guys, I think that's it. Congratulations to Onyx. Onyx, Team Liquid, and Onyx, right? For like both making it to MSC. They're gonna have a lot of fun again in MSC at the world stage. It's gonna be exciting, and I look forward to see them there. Look at the boys, pretty happy. So, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about the meta for Mobile Legends competitive? What do you think about the draft? What do you think about the playstyle? Do you think it's a little bit chaotic? I think Team Liquid definitely showed a lot of constraint. The only thing that I think was a little sus was the second Lord contest. Because like they had the lane advantage. There's no reason not to 5-on-5 fighting here. Unless the reason why is Chip see the wave is almost at the base. So they're making a calculated bait. Which like, okay, there is a good chance Ling will come back and defend the wave. If it does, Chip will camouflage, run towards Ling, stun lock, and then everybody come in, kill Ling, and have the lane because they have the rotation advantage and just end the game. And that's happened in the past. But like risking this they literally 4v5'd, got one person killed, and then they got the Lord but get one person killed. If everybody just heal up and Kara doesn't make the follow-up mistake, this game this is everybody's game, right? If Kara doesn't go in here and just focus on the Lord, they wouldn't lose this hard. The fact that Kara is the first person to die here is kind of criminal. Same as Brusco. He wasted his ultimate in mid for no apparent reason. They saw the teleport coming from Luoyi here, right? Over here. So Selena, like, this guy is teleporting. And then Brusco, okay, wow, it's time. The ultimate is also pretty criminal. Just show you the best of the best player is just like, You know, I can play like that. I could do exactly just that. I would be like, yo guys, check me out. I can do the same, bro. I don't know. Leave a comment down below, guys. With that, assassindave signing off, and I'll see you guys all next time.